Hey, if you're a single dad and you're out there in the dating world and maybe you're seeing somebody, I want to impart a little bit of friendly advice and I hope you take it with a grain of salt. These are just three things. You can call them maybe yellow flags. I don't like the term red flags because it gets thrown out a lot. And I don't think these are necessarily deal breakers, but they're definitely things that you should be mindful of and just be cautious of. So they were helpful to me. I hope they're helpful to you. So number one is when you're seeing somebody, you need to be aware of their associations. And that goes anywhere from, family, friends, workplace, any sort of influence that directly, correlates to the person that you're seeing, because their association is going to determine, who's whispering in her ear, what are the things that she's hearing. They may even talk about you, obviously, as you're dating and if the relationship gets more serious. So be mindful and aware, and maybe ask questions as to, what kind of friends or associations the person you're seeing has, because that's going to play a role in how the woman you're seeing is going to shape her worldview and her view on relationships and love, etc., aside from her own personal feelings. So that's number one. And a lot of people overlook the power of associations and the direct influence it has on a person. Secondly, double standards. And that's something that I think a lot of men deal with when it comes to women. And I hate to say it, a lot of women do have double standards. And I don't want to get into all of them, but I'll give you one perfect example that I think we see on very commonly is friendships with the opposite sex. If you're seeing somebody and maybe you're just starting off dating and you're not fully committed, that's fine. But let's say you're in a serious, committed, long-term relationship, you get to that point. What's your viewpoint on your partner having friendships with the opposite sex? That's something that you need to be aware of and have those conversations so that there isn't any conflict between the two of you. That's something that each of you would have to decide whether you're okay with or not. But just be mindful that, and that's just one example, it could be any double standard that a woman is going to be expecting of you, but then she will not want to be subjected to the same rules. So be very, very careful of that. And then lastly is just conflict of interest. And what I mean by that is just ensuring that your vision is closely aligned with her vision. And that doesn't mean you have to have the exact same goals and dreams, but for the purposes of planning a future together, or if you're going to be seeing each other for a while, try to make it so that the majority, or at least the most important vision in your life, whether that's career-wise or how you want to spend your time and your energy, your resources, where you want to live, what you want to do, that those are primarily aligned. Because otherwise, is there really a future? Is there really anything for you guys if your vision is not aligned? So look at those three things and think on them, and then talk to your the person that you're seeing and just see where those things align so that there is no major conflict of interest. It's okay to have a difference of opinions and feel and think differently about certain things, but just the important stuff should be aligned. So I hope that was helpful to you. My name's Jose. I was in the dating game for about 4 years before I met my other half, the love of my life, who I'm now engaged to. And if you found this helpful, click the link in the description below. I've got some more free training for you I'd love to share with you, and I hope this was helpful. I will see you in the next video.